I was trying to figure out what I want to do with myself. I spent all those years trucking volunteering for things, but I wasn't working. The volunteer opportunities that I've had over the last decade have usually involved tech of some kind, and finding my passion with translating tech needs and programs to people who haven't used them very much, being that connection between the two has always been my joy. So I saw the programs for Intelitech and saw computer systems technician and decided to go for it.
I love that the truck broke down in Grand Junction.
It did.
That is my favorite part of the story. Everyone or everything just knew you were supposed to be here and to put you on this path to be a computer technician, which I think is just a very extraordinary field in itself. So, did you have any experience with computers, or what was that experience like to give you like that passion, or I guess that drive to seek this out as a potential career?
When I was doing volunteer things, a lot of the background work to make these events run, whether they're virtual events or in-person events, there's a lot of behind the scenes things you need to set up, right? The registration system, the people who are going to present for your events, the volunteers that are helping the events run, all of that involves online communication. Once I started volunteering for these educational events, I was on the computer all the time. I was helping the systems run, setting them up properly before they got dispatched to the people who need to use them. And so I was doing a lot of learning new tech, Zoom to like Cognito forms to Microsoft stuff to all the different things that each event uses because nobody uses the same things. So I would volunteer for something to realize I need to learn some new tech, learn the new tech, and then usually end up teaching other people how to use said tech. Going through the motions of learning so many different new tech and also teaching that to other people has just put it in my toolbox of skills. That's something I'm really good at and something that I love to share with other people because with we're only getting more reliant on technology as the
Mhm.
years go by. So it's increasing the gap for folks who haven't had technology as their first language. So folks who are 50 plus usually, people who are in isolated environments. So I love being somebody who can help bridge that gap.
How did you land a job at Microsoft? I must know.
Well, I have, like I said, all the traveling, the volunteering, we have a lot of connections all over the place.
Mhm.
Once I started my IT career by coming to school and was sort of getting a feel for, which terms were speaking to me and which weren't, like hardware is not my jam. I do not want to open up your computer and do things to it. I know how now, but I just don't want to. uh, Software was great, all the server stuff, but it's the security plus, which is my last term that I'm in right now, has felt the most clear to me. Being able to help people keep their data secure, whether that's an individual person to a full-on company like Microsoft. So what I do at
Mhm.
Microsoft, oh, sorry, you asked how I got the job. So basically put out a call on Facebook. Who works in IT? I want to talk to you. What do you do? What job do you have? What's your job description? What are your responsibilities? Does your job have an internship? What kinds of programs do they offer? And I had all my friends in IT respond to me and send me their LinkedIn and tell me their responsibilities and what's up. And I had a friend who's been working at Microsoft for over 20 years who they had a project that didn't come to fruition, so they had extra funds and they were
Mm.
reallocating those funds. And one of the teams, which is the one that I work on, they are essentially an internal Microsoft team that helps any Microsoft clients. That's anyone from Lenovo, Dell, AMD, people, big companies who do lots of computer pieces and programs and all of that. They are clients of Microsoft and they have their programming languages, their projects, all of that in an internal database storage system. So I'm part of the team that gives those teams permissions to files they need, who gives them access to the stuff that they need to do their job, basically, and provides whatever sort of security groups they need if they get new people on their teams, if they start new projects, all of that. So I'm working in security for Microsoft and loving that I get to work from home, loving that it is great pay, that my team is really focused on work-life balance. If you need to go to the doctor, if you need to do whatever else in your day, as long as you're communicating that and you're getting your work done, they don't care how you manage your life. So it's really the perfect place for me to like be able to stay in this home that I love, creating roots, going to local events and taking care of myself by going to the doctor and stuff. All things I could not do while I lived on the road.